All right, y'all. What's up? It's your girl Diaz, and I'm back for another video. So today, I'm gonna touch on a subject that was posted of a teenager that was 15 years old that shot and killed a 22-year-old from my neighborhood. Okay, this was back in February. On February 2nd, 2019, he was shot and killed. Okay, so the boy that was killed supposedly texted his mom and said that he was meeting someone down the street. Okay, and this was supposedly a family friend. Okay, so less than 1 minute after he texted her, she heard gunshots. So she looked out the window and she seen him laying in the middle of the street. So once, I guess, the police were called and everything like that, they found a bag with ammunition next to his body. Now, what they're saying is that he planned on meeting this boy, this 15-year-old boy. Now, granted, he's 22. He planned on meeting this 15-year-old boy to sell him .380 ammunition. Okay, now a lot of people are saying, yes, what is he doing selling ammunition to a 15-year-old boy? Okay, yes, granted, yes, he shouldn't have been doing it because he's 22, the boy's only 15. So, no messages were after that. Okay, and that's whenever the police were called, and that's when his body was found. So, 2 weeks later, the police said that this boy, this 15-year-old boy, was seen out of the sunroof of a car shooting at a man walking on the street. Okay, just walking. Not like he wasn't meeting him or nothing like that. So the victim said that it was kind of like it was a setup on Facebook. Okay, they pretended like they were a female. They were planning on meeting him to set him up. He was shot. Okay, he's alive, but he was shot. So after all this, now I'm gonna finish up with this because I want to hear comments down below. I want to hear, if you guys do the research, you can look it up. This was February 2nd, 2019 that this all happened. The boy's name was Traquan Embry, and the other boy's name was Mickens. I forget what his first name is, but his name was Mickens, his last name. But he stated in the courtroom, I do have an apology, but they're not going to accept it. I hope I do grow. I've got a lot to learn. Okay, yes, you do. I understand you're young. You do stupid things. But to fire a weapon on somebody, that's something big. That's not something little of beating up somebody in the street or bullying them or something like that. I get it. A lot of people might say, oh, well, you don't know what went on in his life. You don't know what went on in whatever. It doesn't matter. Killing does not justify any kind of action. Killing justifies nothing. I could be pissed off, which a lot of times I am, but I'm not going to go out and kill somebody. I could be so angry to the point where I want to snap out. I'm not going to kill somebody. That's where a lot of people get it wrong. A lot of people don't have that mentality that they can do that. They can be mentally strong and they can say, well, hey, look, no, enough is enough. I can snap out in my house. I can snap the fuck out. I can scream, everything like that, but it doesn't justify killing somebody. I don't care what you went through. I don't care how your childhood is. I don't care whatever it is. You do not take another person's life. The only time you take somebody's life is if your life is physically in danger. Literally, self-defense. That's the only time you take somebody's life is if your life is in danger. And nothing in that police report justified that his life was in danger for him to take somebody else's life. I don't care what kind of deal they had. I don't care what went on. I don't care if he was bullied, if he was beaten. I don't care if he got his ass whooped every fucking day. That does not justify you killing another person. Every single person in their life was bullied at one time. Every single person. But do you see all of us out here killing everybody because we were bullied at one time? I was, they were, you were, everybody was bullied. That don't justify killing. I understand it might go through your head. I get it. It might go through your head that you just want to snap on somebody, but that don't justify it. And that literally don't justify that young man's life being taken. He was 22. And now I'm not going to say that I don't have no remorse for that young kid because he's only 15. Well, now he's 17. But he was only 15. His life is taken from him for the next 15 to 30 years because of what he did, the decisions that he made. And the thing is that I can't even blame him. I can't blame him. I blame the parents. The parents should have been on him. The parents, I understand like bullying and everything like that, like the parents don't know everything like that, but people need to get more involved with these young kids. Because if not, there's going to be more young kids dying over stupid nonsense that's not even fucking necessary. And the thing is that when you see all these young kids dying, it don't hurt the young generation, it hurts us. Because it feels like we failed as parents because we're not teaching our young kids. We're not teaching them right. We're not teaching them the right way. We're not teaching them to deal with the stress that you have to go through. The shit that you have to go through in life. That we've dealt with, but now it's it's on another level. It wasn't even bad that, it was bad to us back then. Imagine how it is now. It's worse now. It's worse. They will talk shit on you. They will down you on every fucking thing that you do. Everything that you say, you do, how you look, how you dress, everything like that, they will down you on that. And us as parents, we have to teach our kids now to deal with that, to look past all that. Because if not, there's going to be so many more young kids of our young generation dying because of stupid shit. So, y'all, I'm just saying, like, everybody has a different opinion on this, and I respect y'all opinion. Comment below. Like this video. Share it. Everybody needs to fucking hear this shit. And I'm sorry, like, shit needs to change. Shit needs to change. There's too many young kids dying, and us as parents, we don't need to go through that. You don't want to wake up and know that your kid is gone. You don't want to wake up and know that your kid is out there and you don't know what he's doing. You don't know how they are. And I'm not saying him. I'm saying like anybody. You don't know how he or she, you don't know how they're doing. When they leave this house, you want to know what they're doing. And there's nothing wrong with you wanting to know what your kid is doing 24 hours a day. Okay, it's not nothing. They call it smothering. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with knowing and wanting to know exactly where your child is at all times. I don't care if they're 10, 5, 12, 20, whatever. I don't care what age they are. You want to know where your kid is at. You want to know, and I apologize because a lot of people are going to be like, well, I'm not a kid. You want to know where your child is at. Whether they're a teenager, a child, or an adult. You want to know. And I'm always going to say child because that's what I do. Whether they're well, however, whatever age they are, you want to know where that child is at. You want to know where your adult child is at. Because it's just an instinct. So you want to know where they're at. There's nothing wrong with that. More parents need to get involved with where their children, young adults, older adults, their babies, whatever, they need to know where their kids are at all times. I don't care if I text you 20 times in one day. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, where you at? What are you doing? Get mad at me. I don't care. I want to know where you're at. I want to know what you're doing. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I know, parents, I know you're going to agree with me. Comment below. Share this video because everybody needs to know that. Anyway, happy holidays. I hope you guys all have a good New Year's. This wasn't a video that I expected to do, but I had to do it because it was brought to my attention. So I had to do it. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And I love you guys. Always stay safe.